Hi, it's Miss Moore from the Metuchen Public Library, and I'm here with Take 5 YA Edition. This week, we will be reading a little bit from All American Muslim Girl by Nadine Jolie Courtney. It's a new book in the YA section. Let's begin. He was talking to my grandmother, ma'am. She doesn't speak English. We're flying to Dallas for a family reunion. We live here in Atlanta, actually, just north of Atlanta in Providence. You know Providence, right? A gentle southern twang creeps into my voice, even though I've lived in Georgia for barely 6 months. She looks back and forth between the two of us. My dad opens his mouth again. Ma'am, there must have been a I'm his daughter, I say, putting on my best for the adult's voice. Dad doesn't get these people like I do. Thank God I dressed nicely and wore makeup for the flight. I'm a student at Providence High School outside Atlanta. So we've just celebrated Christmas and now we're spending New Year's Eve with the rest of our family for a reunion. I repeat my tone upbeat and friendly. I pull out my phone, Googling my father's name. See? Here's my dad on the Emory website. He's an American history professor there. He has a PhD from the University of North Texas. I clicked around on my phone, pulling up another entry. Oh, so this is an article about my dad in the LA Times a few years ago. He wrote a book when he was an assistant professor at UCLA, and it got great reviews. Here's another one when he was an associate professor at Northwestern. I put my hand gently on my mother's arm. She tucks her blonde hair behind an ear, looking concerned. This is my mom, Elizabeth. She's a psychologist affiliated with Grady Memorial. We're American. We're all American. This is so not me speaking up, but I have to. It's my dad. Listing my parents' resume seems to mollify the flight attendant, but Dad's seatmate is still in the galley. His arms are crossed against his chest, his eyes sweeping over my father accusingly. I can practically hear his inner monologue. The daughter and the wife don't look Muslim, but the dad. I stand up slowly, no sudden motions. Here, Daddy, I say, pulling gently on his arm. Why don't we switch seats? You can sit next to Mommy. I never call her Mommy. Wordlessly, he stands up and slides into my seat. Please, sir, I call to the man who has accused my father, gesturing palm up toward his empty seat. After you. He walks back down the aisle, frowning and avoiding eye contact. So sorry for the confusion, sir. My grandmother is so silly, I say, smiling as I sit next to him. Smiling is key. It confuses them. Anger, indignation, that's a luxury we don't have. I've been trying to get her to learn English for years. She should learn, but you know how it is, right? Can't teach an old dog new tricks. He blinks, looking back at me. I'm sorry you felt uncomfortable. I'm still using the voice. Thank you so much for being understanding, sir. It's very kind of you. Finally, he nods at the flight attendant. It's okay. She scurries away, obviously relieved. I want to slap him across the face. I want to say, how dare you judge my father? What gives you that right? Instead, I draw from years of lessons and hold out my hand, smiling. I'm Allie, by the way. I hope you like that snippet from All American Muslim Girl and that you check it out at the library. It's written by Nadine Jolie Courtney. And I hope to see you soon. Remember, we're open for curbside pickup, and you can feel free to place a hold from home. Thanks. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.